Hey guys, I'm Jay, and this is my co-founder Max, and together we're working on a startup we decided to call Vidwork.
Yeah, so I finished secondary education in the UK about 2 weeks ago, and I thought that staying at home for 2 months whilst I was waiting to go to university would be a bit boring, so I decided to fly out to Silicon Valley, and I love to program, so I thought where better to do that than the tech centre of the world. And it was really exciting because then I met Jay.
Yeah, so after I quit my job, I started driving for Uber to put myself through school. And in a quick 5-minute ride where I met Max, Max started telling me about an idea that he had, and I thought that it had a lot of potential to form a startup. So we decided to get together afterwards, and from there we merged our ideas. He had a vision and I had a vision, and we put them together in what we believe to be a very, very viable startup.
Yeah, so it was really exciting because, as Jay mentioned, we both had our own ideas when we first met each other, but then we met up again at Starbucks about a day later, and we basically couldn't stop talking. We got there, early evening sort of time, and we literally talked until the place closed at 11 o'clock, and it was just because what we were doing was sort of trying to merge our ideas and form, take the best bits of both of our ideas and sort of merge them together in something that could actually become something more meaningful in terms of a social network.
Yeah, so the problem that we see that Vidwork is trying to tackle is that there's no direct way for people to interact with new people based on mutual interests. The existing social media caters to relationships that already exist, and it caters to people that want to strengthen them. A lot of the stuff that we see, a lot of the content that's posted on social media is there because our friends and family like that. And that doesn't necessarily foster the most meaningful connections. So at Vidwork, we're here to revolutionize the way and the reason why people interact with each other.
Yeah, so we wanted to tackle it by actually not even allowing people to connect through existing relationships, because that's what platforms like Facebook and Snapchat do, for the most part at least, and we want them to connect like-minded people through mutual interests without necessarily having any existing relationships whatsoever. So effectively you're communicating with strangers, but not anyone in the world. It's only people that are interested in the exact same things that you are, and we'll prioritise people that we think that could be a better match for you, to be able to connect with them and collaborate and talk about your ideas, and because you're both passionate about the same things, then you're automatically going to have something to talk about, and it could be sort of a central hub for wherever you want to share ideas, or if you want to share knowledge about the things that you're most passionate about.
What we aim to do at Vidwork is change the way and the reason why people connect. So if we focus around what actually interests people, we feel that interactions that are made will be a lot more meaningful. So we take a little bit of everything from the platforms people are already familiar with, and we put it together to change the way people interact with each other.
What we're trying to do is take the features that people are already familiar with from, we're trying to take the best bits of all the existing social networks and re-engineer them in an entirely new way to give you a different sort of means of communication to other people that you would never have been able to communicate with before. And if you think about all the interests that you have, and then think about the three that you are most passionate about, how many other people in the world that also have those same interests are you not connecting with at the moment? I mean, that is where we see a huge sort of missed opportunity in the marketplace at the moment in terms of social media, because we can basically only connect with the people that we're already connected with in real life. And although Facebook, Twitter and Snapchat, they sort of help maybe strengthen existing relationships, what they don't do very well at all, in our opinion, is that they can't connect you with people that you don't already know. And that's sort of because there hasn't been a means until now to be able to do that with. But we think that through common interests is really a fantastic way to make more meaningful connections, because you're both going to be passionate about the same things that you really love and enjoy, and all the things that you spend your time, your free time doing, not just the time you spend at work, but also the time you spend, you know, doing your favourite hobbies. You can take all that time that you spend doing those hobbies and do them with other people that also love to do those same things.
This is my co-founder Max, and together we're working on our startup that we decided to call Vidwork.
Our startup?